Welcome to Travel Review. Today we'll find out about our new athletic director.
Also in the broadcast, we'll learn more about the sharing table.
Hey Florida Stage, I'm Amanda Shapley. Today is National Earth Day. Around the world, Earth Day organizes promotes green campaigns to save the earth.
And I'm Brianna Reeve. Today is Friday, April 22nd, 2016, and here are some of the interesting news stories for this week.
In Ecuador, a 7.8 magnitude earthquake killed 443 people and injured 4,000. There are still search teams looking for people, so the number of deaths may increase.
On Mount Emmerich in southeast Alaska, a professor teaching a mountaineering class got mauled by a grizzly bear. One of the students had to hike down the mountain so they could call for help. The professor was flown to a hospital where he is now in intense care. No one else was hurt. After 10 years of coaching at Fort, Ryan Schartz is now the new activities director. Reporter Liana Lador found out what will change and what will stay the same.
Ryan Schartz has been coaching for 11 years, and he feels that being the new activities director is just an extension of coaching.
Well, it's hard to say. I've got a pretty good relationship with most of the coaches here at the high school level, working with them for the past 11 years. I think being the activities director is just an extension of coaching, really, trying to help coach other coaches. And so I don't think that I'm necessarily giving up coaching. It's just, in a different capacity.
Kayla Iloilo thinks Schartz will make good choices for the school as being the new activities director.
I think it's awesome. He just went from winning a state championship with our football team, and now he's going to be our activities director. So I think there'll probably be some changes, but I think there'll be changes for the better.
Jonah Tumasevi tells us it's a good opportunity for Schartz and also agrees with the good changes that will be made next year.
It'll be a great opportunity for him to experience new things.
Devin Damper tells us that it'll be different not having Schartz there coaching for next year's football.
Yeah, it'll be definitely different without him on the sideline, telling us what to do and what we did wrong and helping us be better and like the little mistakes that we did.
I think Ryan Schartz will do great things as being the new activities director. Reporting for Travel Review, I'm Liana Lador.
Thanks, Liana. When we come back, we'll find out more about the theater trip to New York.
Culver's has been delighting guests one meal at a time. Choose from a variety of fresh, great-tasting foods and custards to be prepared by their friendly staff. Let Culver's welcome you to deliciousness. As Craig Culver has said, every guest who chooses Culver's leaves happy.
Welcome back. Several students visit New York City over the spring break to experience the theater scenes. Brianna Reeve went out on this trip and found out from other participants what it's like.
12 theater students went on the New York trip. Nathan Lee explains what he would have wanted to be different.
I guess some of the people that went, just more people, more people going, not just the 14 that we had.
Theater kids visited landmarks such as Ellis Island, Statue of Liberty, and Empire State Building. Lacey expresses her favorite parts of going to New York.
My favorite part was seeing the shows and probably the subway. I loved the subway. I was kind of terrified at first, but after a while I would seriously ride it for hours if I could.
New York is the biggest city in the nation. Bobby Pinnell describes what it's like coming from a small town state to the Big Apple.
Well, I don't really think where we live is a small town state, but maybe that's just because I live between reality and fantasy at all times, so, or I'm just crazy. But it was definitely a great experience.
My favorite part about going to New York was going up in the Empire State Building that night and looking over the whole city, and it was all lit up, and also living a different lifestyle for a week. This is Brianna Reeve reporting for Travel Review. We'll be back in a moment with the Kansas City Sports Report.
Lunar Bowl is a great place to host your graduation party or class reunion. With 32 lanes of bowling, arcade, conference room, and custom catering for groups of 25 to 300. Call Tina Short at 816-220-7722 to book and plan your next event. Lunar Bowl, family-friendly fun located on Highway 7 North in Blue Springs.
Thanks, Brianna. Sporting Kansas City's Brad Davis became the 5th Major League Soccer player to make 400 appearances in MLS games in his career. The Kansas City Chiefs lost their 3rd and 6th draft pick next year on grounds of tampering for signing wide receiver Jeremy Maclin earlier than allowed by the league. The team's fine was cut from $250,000 to just $200,000. The Royals are starting the season off in winning fashion. They won over the Detroit Tigers on the 19th, thanks to Salvador Perez's career-high 5 RBIs. They host Baltimore for a 3-game series at the K this weekend. FC Kansas City fell to the Western New York Flash Saturday, April 17th. FC Kansas City will play Portland Thorns April 23rd. The Missouri Mavericks defeated the Quad City Mallards 2-1 on Sunday, April 17th. That's it for your Kansas City Sports Report. I'm Zane Barr. We'll be back with more stories on Tribal Review after these messages.
Toscanos is the best place to get an upscale Italian dining experience with a hometown feel. Start out with enjoying delicious warm bread while the cooks prepare your entree to be served to you fresh. Toscanos offers a vast menu of pizzas, pastas, salads, and more. They offer carryout and can cater to any event. Let Kirk and John give you a taste of Little Italy at Toscanos, located at 312 South Hudson Street in Buckner.
Welcome back. You might have seen something new in the lunchroom. Here is Ashley Godsey with more information about the sharing table.
I asked Ms. Topino why the sharing table was started.
They started the sharing table so that the food the kids take don't go to waste.
Ms. Topino told me what the school does with the food that no one takes.
They collect the food at the end of the week and it goes to a homeless shelter.
Ms. Topino, Lauren Sage, and Ms. Hoffman tell me how they feel about the sharing table.
I think the sharing table is a great idea because the food doesn't go to waste.
I feel like the sharing table is a good idea because it helps our community.
I love the idea of the sharing table. It's a real passion of mine because I like to recycle and I hate to see good fruit thrown away. Mostly when I have fruit on my desk and kids come to me and ask me, are you going to eat that pear? And I want to tell them yes, but I know they need it more than I do. So I think it's a wonderful idea for kids giving back to other students here at Fort Osage.
I think the sharing table is a great idea because not only does it not waste food, you can also get extra food without paying for another meal. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Ashley Godsey.
Thanks, Ashley. We'll be back with your entertainment news in just a bit.
Enjoy a dance club experience at Lunar Bowl with disco lighting, current and classic music videos playing on our 10-foot big screens and your BFFs. Explore one of our weekend Cosmic Bowling sessions and get your bowling groove on.
Now here's your entertainment news from Keegan Crabtree.
Thanks, Amanda. The top 5 songs on the iTunes chart are 7 Years by Lucas Graham, One Dance by Drake, No by Meghan Trainor, and Don't Let Me Down by the Chainsmokers, and Work From Home by Fifth Harmony. Doris Roberts died April 17th. She started in Everybody Loves Raymond, Miss Miracle, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Grandma's Boy, and so much more. She will be missed. That's it for entertainment. I'm Keegan Crabtree.
Thanks, Keegan. We started the year with expectations, goals, and hopes that it would be a good year. Mamie Monath collected your responses to find out how the year has gone.
Since the year is almost over, I met up with a few students and teachers to see how their year has been.
My year's been pretty good. I've been doing pretty good academically, mostly A's and B's, and I'm doing pretty good in sports. And I lettered in debate, which is a pretty big surprise and a pretty big accomplishment.
My year's been good because we went to Florida for the band trip and it was really fun. Also, I started track this year and that was really fun, and I got the most improved runner of the year in cross country, and I've won, or placed in a couple of tournaments for a debate.
It's been pretty decent. It's been okay. Academically is a very, very hard year, junior year. You know, you're getting ready for your senior year. You have to get everything in line grade-wise, you know, applications, starting to think about colleges. It's kind of stressful, but it's been okay, manageable. And athletically, it's been a really good season. Track season is midway. We're thinking about districts, sectionals, conferences, and the outcome looks really, really good. And so I'm excited to see where that takes us this year.
It has been pretty stressful. It's been packed. I have school and then track and then work, but that's making it go by really fast. And I've been nominated for Boise State and accepted into it, so I'll be doing that in the summer. We're already halfway through track, which that is just flying by. And then school, we're finishing up, like we're on our last units sometime. We're about to start our last unit in chemistry. So I'm kind of glad that it's finishing up so I can have my summer.
This has been the greatest year of my teaching career. It really has. We have the best students we've had in a long time in the Freshman Center.
My year so far has been pretty good. My first semester was a lot more jam-packed of stuff to keep me busy, including classes. And the second semester I dropped some of those classes, so it got easier and more relaxed.
Well, I've had a great experience so far. The education's great and the friends are caring and actually are willing to do things with you here.
It's been a pretty good year. I've enjoyed teaching Spanish 1 again. Get to do a lot of fun things with Spanish 1 students, so I've enjoyed that.
This year has been the best for me so far. I've enjoyed it a lot. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Mamie Monath.
Thanks, Mamie. That's it for this week on Travel Review. I'm Amanda Shapley.
And I'm Brenda Reeve. We'll see you next time.